Welcome to the Eric Erb Show Live. You can find me online at theericerbshow.com and, of course, twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show. You can find me on anchor.fm/The Eric Erb Show Live. And, of course, find me on Spreaker.com/The Eric Erb Show Live. And, of course, my new platform called Podbean. That's podbean.com/Eric Erb Live. All right, now let's get into the news right now here. Like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you like this podcast. Now into the news via naturalnews.com. The headlines are, this is in politico.com. The headlines are, Romney could derail Republican subpoena targeting the Bidens. And the reason why Mitt Romney could derail that is because with the Bidens, they're a very shady family. Hunter Biden appointed to an oil company making $50,000 a month, didn't have any oil experience, sits on a board of a oil company in Ukraine. It's all just shady business. And Mitt Romney has business over in the Ukraine. Now, if you do a Google search, Google tries to prevent you from getting any, real information sometimes. What you have to do is dig. I use DuckDuckGo is my search engine a lot of times because I notice you get more straightforward and accurate search results. And that's the best, most important thing is for when you want information, you want good, accurate search results. So that's why I use DuckDuckGo. But anyhow, this crap, once again with Mitt Romney, the junior senator of the state of Utah, a Republican effort to subpoena the records of Joe Biden and Hunter's son Biden, could be derailed by, amidst concern, at least one GOP senator, that the push appears to be politically motivated. And again, the Senate Homeland Security Committee is set to vote next Wednesday on a subpoena for the records of Democratic public relations firm related to the panel's investigation, a conflict of interest allegations against the Bidens. Well, just like everybody else, the Clintons, the Obamas, the Bushes, everybody in history, with the exclusion of the Trumps, Donald J. Trump, President Trump is not one of these people. But it's just like this. They have shady business going on. They know they have shady business going on. Once you take power, once you become the president, you have unlimited, and I repeat, unlimited resources of vast information, of power globally. And you're always approached by different countries, foreign ministers, contacts all around the world might get in contact with you or one of your associates or somebody working for you as president. And they'll want to always, everybody's always pitching the President of the United States. In this case with the Bidens, Joe Biden being President Obama's number one, vice president for 8 years under President Obama. Joe Biden used his influence to get his son Hunter Biden, the younger Hunter Biden, to get him jobs and to also get him set up with the Ukraine, with this oil company to sit on the board with zero, and I repeat, zero experience. So basically Joe Biden went into them and said, well, if you don't give my son a position, then we're not going to do business with you. We're going to withhold foreign aid from you. And that is a quid pro quo. And, of course, they accuse President Trump of a quid pro quo. The hypocrisy here is beyond comprehension. it's like if there's not a lie, this is the Democratic stance. If there's not a lie, we invent one. Oh, okay. If there's not anything that doesn't benefit us, well, we make something up and then we destroy the person. They're either lying in the process of lying. Most members of the Democratic Party, they're either lying or in the process of lying and trying to destroy somebody that opposes them. In this case, Mitt Romney, back to the article, Mitt Romney has sneaky, corrupt business. He's trying to wipe himself and wipe his hands clean of in the country of Ukraine. And Romney, when he went up and he's ran for president, he's failed time after time. I mean, Romney just is, and as I see him and as I step back, he claims to be a Republican. Romney only cares about Mitt Romney. Romney cares only what happens to him, maybe his family if he's lucky, but only cares what happened to him and his business deals. Mitt Romney, for the state of Utah, and I don't know how the good folks there in the state of Utah feel, but Romney was a very piss-poor choice. I'm just going to tell you that. Romney has no party loyalty, which I understand. I got that. But even if you show Mitt Romney the facts of how crooked the Bidens are, Joe Biden always feeling up little kids and feeling up people and women. Son or Hunter Biden's half the time strung out on crack or drunk, doesn't even know where he's from or what he's doing. It just goes on and on and on with the Bidens. There's just it's just a dirty, filthy trail, and Joe Biden's been in politics 40-plus years. What have you done, Joe Biden? What have you done? What has your son accomplished? Well, your son has only gotten these good jobs and gigs and made hundreds of millions of dollars because of the father's a senator. I mean, come on. Joe Biden has been the Delaware senator for 40 friggin' years. What the fuck is up with that? Can't the people of Delaware wake up and say, this guy isn't doing anything? Again, the reason why is the establishment. The Democratic establishment takes care of Joe Biden. They do take care of their own. Once, folks listening to this podcast, once, and I repeat, once you become invaluable to the swamp and the Democratic establishment, just like the establishment, the Washington establishment in general, they will end up getting rid of you, or else if you become a severe danger, you will turn up, face up, floating down the river somewhere. In other words, they will take you out should you threaten them, their power, or their party in certain ways. I just give you Hillary Clinton. Everybody that goes to testify, the example of Hillary Clinton. You look at Hillary Clinton, everybody mysteriously vanishes and dies, or turns up dead. It just goes on and on and on. It's just one big psychopathic, sick cesspool of the most evil people you can imagine. And I didn't think Mitt Romney was tied to that. And it goes cross a platform. It goes Democrat and Republican. There's not just all Democrats that are all evil and bad. The Republicans, there's some swamp creatures too. Mitt Romney is a Republican. Mitt Romney is a scumbag. Mitt Romney is only loyal to Mitt Romney to cover his own effing ass because he has investments in Ukraine, and he's afraid that all of that dirty, filthy, sneaky-ass, nasty business he's been doing for years and years and years, for 10, 20, 30 years, is going to be uncovered in the country of Ukraine, and all the skeletons are going to come out of the closet. Romney's claiming, there's no question the appearance is not good. Romney told reporters, adding there is still considering his vote on whether or not to vote to go ahead to subpoena the Bidens. And again, Romney is the one always to pull against the grain. He's protecting, and I repeat, protecting the Bidens, protecting always the Democratic Party. Romney should have been a Democrat. Mitt Romney should go back home to the state of Utah and decide to change his party or do something or to get the hell out of politics, because he's certainly not helping the Republican Party any as a senator. You certainly cannot rely on Mitt Romney. He's not consistent. He does not have the type of loyalty, or he does not have any morals whatsoever. Mitt Romney is always for Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney might as well be a Democrat, because Mitt Romney is no damn good for the Republicans, I can tell you. He's a thorn in the effing side of everybody in the party, at least in the Senate and the GOP Senate. He's nothing but a pain in the ass. So once again, a vote comes down to his one and only vote in the Senate, and Mitt Romney always has to stall things out and go ahead and grandstand and make a big deal and draw all the press to him and blah, blah, blah. It boils down to this, when Mitt Romney wanted Trump to endorse him when he was running for president, President Trump endorsed him, happily endorsed him. Now, when President Trump asked Mitt Romney to do something, and you do each other a favor. I mean, this is life. It's not anything illegal. It's just life. And a personal endorsement's a personal endorsement. Biden just had Claiborne endorse him down in South Carolina. So, it's just an endorsement. So Trump asked for a favor, asked for endorsement. Mitt Romney shits all over President Trump. This is what I'm saying again. The man is nothing but a slime ball. Mitt Romney needs to just resign, and I never thought I would say this. If the state of Utah, the great state of Utah, cannot find a decent Republican senator, just somebody that's honest and by the people and for the people, you know what? I'm going to say this. This is going to blow a lot of people away. Then run a friggin' Democrat, because I'm telling you, having just a regular Democrat, anybody is better in the Utah Senate for a senator for the great state of Utah than Mitt Romney, even a Democrat. All right, that's the Eric Erb Show Live. This is Eric Erb from the Eric Erb Show Live. You can find me online at theericerbshow.com, twitter.com/The Eric Erb Show. And also, you can find me on anchor.fm. That's anchor.fm. And you can find me on Podbean, podbean.com/Eric Erb Live. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this podcast today. This is Eric Erb from The Eric Erb Show Live, signing off.